What's up, guys? Scoped Beast here, and what you're seeing on your screen is my first ever gameplay of Revelations, which is the fourth and final zombie map for Black Ops 3. It comes with the Salvation DLC, which just dropped on Xbox and PC the other day, so I thought I'd upload this and just talk about my overall thoughts for the map and thoughts about what's to come from this game and just how I like it and everything. So sit back and enjoy. First thing I want to get into is the map itself. They did a great job. They smacked this one out of the park. Like, honestly, one of the best maps of Black Ops 3, I think. They made it huge. They took a bunch of tiny maps and made it into one big one, and it flows very well. There's no like, wow, this is how'd I get from this map to this map? That makes no sense. They did a great job of flowing the maps together, and that is just itself is amazing, and probably very difficult to do because these maps are very unique in themselves. So the way that they made it flow so well is great job on them. Also, they added tons of nostalgia into this map with the weapons, the maps itself, and just the quotes and everything. And that right there is huge to the community itself. There's tons of maps we all wish would be remastered, like Kino, Moon, whatever it is, and they added parts from basically every map from every game into one big one, and it's like the finale. It's like they threw everything that we love together and just threw it all together in a bowl and made a giant cake with it, and it's amazing. And the fact that they put specific parts of the specific maps in here together is huge. Like, for instance, Origins. They added two very crucial parts to the Origins map. They added Gen 3 in the Pack-a-Punch area. Gen 3 is where Speed Cola is, and there's a box location and staff locations, and it's just overall a very important thing. The Pack-a-Punch area too, because obviously Pack-a-Punch, and underneath it is where you upgrade your staffs, which is crucial to go into high rounds on that map. So they did a very good job where they put what parts of the maps they put in, and they added the Flogger to that area, which is just crazy because everybody loves the Flogger from Shi No Numa. And for Mob of the Dead, they added the cafeteria, which is where everybody, trained at. The Golden Spork, you built your shield, yada yada yada. Kino's another one. Like, they added the stage, which basically is the entire map for Kino. Unless you're doing some weird challenge with friends or you're camping or whatever, you definitely trained or hoarded or whatever you want to call it on the stage. You got your thunder gun, you got your 4 birds, and you just went to town on the stage. That's where everybody did it at. That's the easiest place to do it at, and it's definitely my favorite. And they added it in here, and it still works. You can still train there pretty well. And that itself is just huge. That is definitely one of the things that we all wanted as a community. So the next thing is, a lot of people were worried that this map was going to be too big, like Transit, where either you went down and your perks were like miles away, so you can never recover, which isn't really a problem with the whole gobblegum thing, but still, it could be for some people who don't have the money to spend on them. And also, like, if your teammate goes down, can you revive them without them bleeding out? The transportation system, does it take too long to go from one end, too many doors, blah blah blah. And they did great with that too. I mean, they added the whole portals and the launch pad things, and it definitely makes it so the entire map is accessible basically anytime you need it to. And the fact that there's like teleporting gobblegums even makes it better, because that just adds to the fact that you could be in like the Der Eisendrache part and just bang, now you're in Origins reviving your teammate. It definitely helps out a lot. So that's one of the things they definitely did right. Next thing I want to talk about is the gameplay. Whether it's like good, can you do challenges? Will this game get old? The replayability factor. How YouTubers, how the community is gonna want to watch it on YouTube and stuff like that. Is it great content? And honestly, the replayability factor, you can definitely replay this map. I've been playing it non-stop for about a couple days now, and it's just never gotten boring. There's tons of stuff to do. new weapons to get. They added like the Rift E9, they added the Banshee, and it's just fun to use those weapons in zombies for once in multiplayer, because honestly the Rift E9 is not very good in multiplayer. I have it from a supply drop and I'm not really a fan, but in zombies it's one of the better weapons. And you could do tons of challenges with the Wonder Fizz machine, or you know, the Rainbow Challenge, or no perk challenge. You just stay in a certain area for a certain map for a certain amount of time, which is a challenge I'm going to be doing here pretty soon. And it's just basically you could replay this map forever and it never would get bored. Also, the gameplay. I know a lot of people are going to be looking up, like, this map is simple, but at the same time it could be complex if you want to do everything. So it's a good thing that the community can go out and look up YouTube videos for it, because we can show everybody what to do or give them tips to this, and we can solve Easter eggs together and stuff. So the whole YouTube community side of things it's very, very, very helpful. For instance, with the whole hats, I don't know how to make any of them, so I don't know if I'll make videos or not. But for the meantime, I'll have to look some up, which couldn't do if people aren't making videos for it. And the views on them are crazy, so there are definitely people out there who want to watch this kind of stuff. There's no doubt about that. And also, the fact that you can be so innovative with the new Gobblegums, and like the map itself means it's going to be fun for everybody to watch. So yeah, there's definitely going to be tons of videos going on about this, and tons of views and everything. There already are, since it dropped on PS4, which is definitely a good thing. Also, the fact that there's new bosses and the Easter egg and like the boss fight and everything, you could do tons of stuff with that too. Like you could do, I don't even know, like no wonder weapon, or there's just a million and one things you could do with that would make it fun, or it would never get boring basically. The next thing I want to talk about is the Easter egg. Now I know a lot of people out there aren't satisfied with the Easter egg. I fall in that category. I'm not happy at all about it. I just what are you doing, Treyarch? Honestly, though, I think it's a troll. I mean, 8 years of zombies, that's 20-something maps, like, I think it's like 16 wonder weapons, tons of perks, tons of bullets, tons of guns, tons of everything. And you're gonna leave us with our characters that we love and have followed for all this time, just get stuck in front of a bunch of people with their staves and put them in the air and are like, yeah, we did it. Now, you're not telling me that's all there is. They didn't explain tons of things, and there's no way. And the staffs, come on now. How are you gonna fight this giant battle? I mean, premise. You see the poster, it's a big deal, and all these Margwals and Panzers, and the Shadow Man himself without a staff. Like, it's just one of those things where you should have to have a staff for it. Like, yeah, the Thunder Gun's good, oh, the Apothicon Servant's pretty good, but the staffs, come on out, it just seems like it needs to be in one final battle, you know what I mean? It's just, I don't know. Something feels off about them not being here. And, I mean, the Easter egg was kind of cool and all, but it emphasized Sophia too much for my liking, and I don't know, she was like, not really a big deal in World War, and then all of a sudden she's like the main focal point of the entire Easter egg. Like, for the end cutscenes, she's in like 5 minutes out of 7 of it or something like that. Like, she is the final cutscene, which is just not how Black Ops 3 should end. It should be with the kids hanging out with their older selves, drinking a Juggernog soda or something. Like, anything would be better than just whoop-de-doo, you did it. Congratulations, getting dumped into a corner of the universe after you saved the entire world, and I sat back and did nothing except save max ammo. Monty, don't even get me started on him. I'm not too much of a fan of him. I just don't know. I don't know if he's good, bad. I mean, he seems good, but then there's the whole quote from Dempsey about him finding the world and they'd be SOL and everything, so I mean, it's hard to say. And it's hard to say anything in this game anymore with these people. Like, they throw us through so many loops and troll us so much, it's hard to say. So honestly, I don't know. I'll leave that one up to you guys. Comment below if you think Monty's good or bad. Let me know. Next thing I want to talk about is the future. Will there be another game after this? Is this the last game? Is this the last Zombies map? I say Zombies alone brings in tons of money, and that is what Activision is here for. They're in there because they want to, you know, give us something to play, stuff like that, but they're in it for the money. They're the business point of view. That's why they started the game franchise, to make money, obviously. And Zombies brings in tons of money. DLCs, Gobblegums now. I mean, they're making bank off of all this, which is a good thing. I mean, they deserve to. They made a great game mode and we're hooked on it, clearly, so they did something right. So they deserve to get paid for it. Do I think they will stop? No. Do I think that they're going to be like some all-around zombie game where it's like every map put together? No. Do I think there's going to be another game with the premise characters? No. I think the premise characters are done. I think that this is it for them. They did their job. They're out of here. No matter what, if there's an alternate ending, cutscene or whatever, I think they're done. Do I think there's going to be another game with zombie in it? Yes. I don't know if that'll be Black Ops 4 or World War II, which is what I want. Come on, just going back to the old days with tanks and Type 100 and all that. That'd just be great. But anyway, I don't know if they'll continue with like a different set of characters. Like maybe after the comic book releases, they'll somehow find a way to bring out the Black Ops 2 characters again, or they'll use the 1.0 version from Black Ops 1 and continue that storyline like after they blow the Earth up, or they'll do it as kids or something. I don't know. That'd be crazy. That'd be cool to be able to kill zombies as like the little tiny versions, but who knows. But this set of characters is done, I think. And yeah, they're definitely going to make another game, and they're definitely going to make more zombies maps, and we're definitely going to play them because that's just how it goes. Treyarch makes a map, we all play it. But these characters, I definitely would say, are done. I mean, they've done their purpose. They've ran their maps. They did it, which isn't a bad thing because I definitely enjoyed playing with these characters. I mean, they're not my favorite set of characters, but I did enjoy it. They weren't the worst. So there's that. But I don't know. I don't know. I just feel like it's not going to be the same if they bring out another set of characters besides Dempsey, Takeo, Rick Tiffin, and Nikolai. I just feel like it's not going to be the same effect. I mean, with Call of the Dead they did a good job, Mob of the Dead they did a great job, and Black Ops 2 was an eh. But these guys they're the OGs. They started zombies, and they should definitely be the ones to end it. Whether it's in this game or the next game or a game 10 years down the line, they should be the ones to end, since they're the reason that zombies has gotten so big. The last thing I want to talk about is the overview of the map. My overall opinion, things I like, things I dislike. So, I like the map. It's fun, it's different, it's new, at the same time it's old, it's overpowered, definitely overpowered, which isn't a bad thing, considering all the past maps in Black Ops 3 have been not the easiest. I mean, Shadows of Evil isn't hard, it's just tedious to set up in that map. It takes like an hour to do Pack-a-Punch and get the swords, and it's stupid how long it takes to do that. And this map is simple AF. I mean, you hit the box 3 times, you can get the Ragnarok DG4 Thunder Gun, Apothicon Servant, pop, Perkaholic, and you're set. The Giant was easy just because it was like a filler map, like not a filler map, but like one of those maps, like it was like Nuketown or 5 maybe. It was like a side map kind of. It didn't have a real main Easter egg, but it had like Easter eggs in it, and like there wasn't some crazy wonder weapon. Like there's a Wonder Waff, but I mean it's garbage on Black Ops 3. So I mean that was easy, but that was what it was made to be. Then you get the Dryzen Track. Dryzen Track is, yes, kind of easy, but that's because of the bows. If it didn't have the bows in it, it would not be easy. And Setsubo no Shima, that map is stupid hard. It's close quarters, it's crowded, it's just not easy to train on. The wonder weapon's not that good. I mean, the specialist weapon's pretty nice, but I mean, then you got the Thrashers and the Spiders, and it's just a headache. And Grod Krovi, I thought was going to be easy when I first saw it, and then I played it, and my highest round's 15. And there's like one area to train at, and the dragon always F's me over when I go there, and I've wasted like 4 Perkaholics on that map trying to get high round gameplay, and it's just not working. It's not going to happen. And I just think it's too hard. Like, I don't know if it's because I'm a scrub or what, but it is definitely a harder map. So adding a map that's kind of easy, I I like it. I think it was a good idea. It's definitely fun. It's good for the average zombie player because you can hit the box and get a wonder weapon, which is what I like from the old games. You don't have to like do some crazy quest. You can just hit the box and, oh, I got the Apothicon Servant. Okay then. Or, oh, I got the KRM. Yay. Either way, I think it's a good map, and I think it was a good idea to make it super simple. And some of the things I like about the map is the nostalgia, the wonder weapons, how easy it is. I like how you do Pack-a-Punch. I like how you have to get eaten by that Apothicon. I think that's super cool. I like how they added a ton of bosses from the old, or from previous maps and games, like the Margwall, the Panzer, the Spiders, just all that great stuff. And I like how they added tons of new things, and I like how they put all of the, like most of the best maps from Zombies all into one, and it just works so well. It flows well. It's great. Now, things I don't like: the glitches, the Easter egg, clearly, because it's just stupid. I don't like the fact that everything's like super bugged out at times. Like you can't, like, perks are invisible or shield parts are invisible, or the way that you just the death barriers. The death barriers have got to be one of the most annoying things in this entire map. Like, you're gonna see here when I go down, it's super stupid. Like, I don't understand what happened. I could have kept going. I did go down, and then I got up, and the video will speak for itself. It's just retarded what happened. And that's just one of the things. Like, the servers also, like, I try to play online with like randoms and stuff and get gameplay, and it just does not work out. Either someone lags out, or the host is laggy, or you try to quit to back out or you try to back out and go to a different lobby, and then it lags everybody out, and it's like you're just frozen for 10 minutes, or it's just dumb. And like, I know that's not necessarily the map itself, but it definitely adds to the fact of like stupid things that I don't like. And the Easter egg itself, like, people say that it was like glitching out when they would do it, it would crash or whatever, which is super annoying to put in all that time and effort and like gobblegums and stuff, because you can't dashboard when that happens to get your gobblegums back if you use a ton of perkaholics or whatever. So it's just annoying, and it shouldn't happen. But like I said, one of the big things I've run into is the death barriers. The death barriers have killed me so many times, and that's exactly what happens in this gameplay. I go down because of a death barrier, and this is the first time I've ever played this map. So right there I got hit by zombies, and it's like, yeah, okay. So I was like, okay, well, I've only used 2 quick revives. I'll go back and get my 3rd one. Maybe pop another perkaholic and dashboard, whatever. But nope, I get up and just bang. There's no zombies behind me. I've checked in theater mode. It was just a stupid death barrier. That's just, you can't have that. So that is some of my likes and dislikes for the map Revelations. Like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you next time.